Brothers and sisters, mothers and misters, bunions and blisters, welcome to the garage. The time is now 6:12. Home of the worldwide mechanics. I'm your head mechanic, Mech Rashawn. Please excuse everything about me today. It is raggedy season, and it has been a raggedy ass day. Please excuse me. I want to start the episode off by shouting out the homie Lenny S. Had a street named after him in the Bronx. One time for the bro. Salute to Lenny S. Uh, right by Yankee Stadium too, like right on the Grand Concourse. If you're not from New York, I don't expect that to make a lot of sense, but it's a very dope area in the Bronx, like one of the big stages in the Bronx. And my man Lenny S had a street named after him in the Bronx. That's just fire. That's just fire. And it's fire because it's well deserved. Anybody who knows Lenny S could not have happened for a better dude. He wasn't the only person on it, but he was the only person I showed up there to support. So one time for Lenny S. Salute to the bro for a big honor. Other than that, man, B74, what up? Hit the subs, hit the likes, hit the subs. That's how you show your boy love. I bet. So let's get straight into it. Of course, Drake and his 3 albums are causing all kind of speculation, all kinds of like turmoil and controversy. Hope everybody's having a good weekend before we even start getting it. Salute to Dwayne Malden, Jersey Rich, what up? B74, of course. Hey, lady. Hey, Big Sugar. Um, Tiffany Banks. Hey, Sugar. What's going on? Um, hit the likes, hit the subs. How you show your boy? Even if it's just us in here talking, I'm kind of fine with that. Um, Dead ass. I'm kind of fine with that. Yes, it has caused one big firestorm, and one thing I've noticed. Yeah, Big Sugar. If I could actually say Azukar the way I'm supposed to, I'd be calling you that. Um, One thing that this thing has kind of sparked off. Rick Ross going at Rory and Maul, and Rory and Maul going at Rick Ross. This isn't new, you know. Talking heads and industry folk having their discussions about rappers and rappers saying something about it. She said, I'm over Ross. And she's in Miami. Which that's crazy. But I'm gonna start this episode off a little different. I want y'all to do me a favor. I want you guys to, and I'm gonna make this a quick session. Um, I want you guys to point out anybody who's heard Iceman or any of the 3 albums. Which which disses do you think are gonna hold the most weight? Like there's shots at Jay, there's shots at Kendrick, there's shots at Cole, there's shots at Khaled. Like which one do you think? If write down the diss, put the diss. Tell me the diss that you think is gonna hold the most weight that we're gonna be discussing into the summer. Yeah, yeah. Tell me which ones are gonna because for somebody who said he wasn't gonna reply, that's completely out the window. But I just keep getting hit with, yo, did you hear what he said about this dude? Did you hear what he said about Jay? Did you hear what he said about the DeMar DeRozan joint? I didn't see coming. I was Aiden Ross before Aiden. Right. That is a good one. That is a good one. But is it accurate though? Is it accurate? At the time, Rick Ross was a big deal. And you coming on and doing a hook and a verse it was probably a good look for you as well. But I don't even want to dissect them yet. I kind of just, and I'm still listening. I just started again. I'm just going over these albums and listening to them. I've only listened to 3 songs at the moment. Jersey, I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm not. I refuse to rush to go listen to this album just so I can have something to say when somebody asks me. I'm not embarrassed to say I haven't listened to it yet or I haven't finished checking it yet before I start throwing my opinion all in the ether. Not that I don't even know who's gonna care what I think about a Drake album. If you're coming to me for an objective opinion, just know that those are the only kind I have. I'm not going to tell you it's trash if I don't believe it. I'm not going to tell you it's dope if I don't believe it. I'm just going to tell you what I think if you bother asking. But I am curious about all the disses, right? I would say none of the disses are going to stick. Possible, possible. Sarah, oh Jesus Christ. I'm not, bro. That's not what we're discussing. Sarah one. That's not what we're discussing at all. Come on, get your mind right. Um, Listen to 3 songs off Iceman. Y'all tell me the disses. Y'all tell me the disses. I don't expect Kendrick to. I don't know if Kendrick will reply. I think if Kendrick was gonna reply back, he'd have did it already. Um, Listen to 3 songs off Iceman. They were fire. Okay, Dwayne Molden. Let's run down to the comment section and start that conversation up. I'd like to know what I'm interested in the early opinions. I'm interested in people are saying it's trash. People are saying it's great. I don't know who to believe. I'm just going through slowly but surely, just kind of working my way through it. I did think the Khaled one was a little something. I did hear that one, and he basically got at Khaled for never saying anything about you know Palestine, which I think is really funny coming from Drake. Aubrey Graham Drake, who hasn't said anything anti the other guys. I think he hasn't said anything pro to these dudes, but I didn't hear a bar unless I missed it. Unless I missed it. Unless I missed it. Definitely not trash. Okay, thank you, B. See, we objective around here. We keep it we keep it 100 around these parts. We're not gonna be biased. Um Mac, I think when taking people's perspectives, it's important to first know if they F with Drake. Very true. Very true. I only heard half the album, but I've enjoyed it so far. I'm aware that he went at Kendrick, Rick Ross, LeBron James. I'm sure there's more. I listened and I pick him up as I keep it. Right, right. Um, I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh boy, I'm attracting some crazies these days. I'm attracting some folks who I'm pulling in. I don't know what that's about. Def a lot of Drake haters, but jumping in to say it trash. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm not. I don't prescribe to the hate. Listen. let me just give this perspective, right? If you're on top long enough, eventually you start to people find reasons to not like you. That's number one. But two, when you're on top long enough, you show people your true colors and who you actually are. LeBron is known for switching teams. So I thought, yeah, no, that would be LeBron. But the DeMar DeRozan joint was crazy too. But see, here's my thing: if you're what I don't like is that people saying like, well, the Drake hate came out of nowhere, bro. That dude, whatever he's doing behind the scenes, pissed a bunch of people off all the same way. All of this, well, he's boning everybody's girls and he's fucking everybody. That's a great reason to not like somebody, especially if you're going after somebody's girl just because that's somebody's girl. In my opinion, that's sucker shit. And excuse my French, but I've always considered that sucker shit. Um, the other two albums are gonna go. So Iceman is good, according to Herbs. Iceman is good. The other two albums are gonna go in Jersey with those markets. Ugh. Am I hearing that those are not Iceman and the other two are for the club Euro scene? That's what you mean. Oh, I haven't even listened to those two. House music to oh. Well, that's one way to get out of your contract. Yeah, Dwayne, smart move. 3 albums done with contract. Yeah, that's one way to do it. It's not the first time we've seen that, but that's definitely one way to do it. I don't know if like releasing two throwaways was a smart thing to do. No, you can't knock him for it. You can't if you're just trying to get out of the contract. You can't knock him for it by any means necessary. Get out of a contract. I'm not anti that at all. Good music to end the contract. Put out bad albums just to end the contract. Yeah, I'm with you. And B74 complete. Hit the likes, hit the subs. Hit the likes, hit the subs. Hit the likes, hit the subs. These likes are lacking. And hit the subs if you don't lurk. Come on, come on, come on in here. We fine. Um, I wonder if that lawsuit is still pending. I gotta tell y'all, as objective as I can be, he's never gonna live that down with me. He's never gonna live that down. The music can be great. The music can be all star. The music can be stellar. It's never. I'm never gonna get past the fact that he sued after he lost the battle. That I'm sorry, not sorry. Never. When you put out bad albums to end the contract, when you go re up the new one, they'll use the bad ones to lowball you. I mean, they can try, but at the end of the day, Drake is still Drake. Like other albums are for the fans. Um, Yeah, getting out of your contract by any means necessary. Go ahead, and get out of your contract. I'm sure he's got throwaways which is apparently what these are. I gotta go look. 600 mil will make you short. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I read somewhere today that he is not an independent artist. I mean, you kind of have to fulfill that contract to get out from under the company that you're in litigation with. I would hope he had that move planned before he even filed the suit. Extended play. Oh, one time for the good people of Chicago. One time for the good people of Chicago. I had a great time in Chicago, and I love that deep dish pizza y'all got. One time for that, we used to have Uno's pizzeria out here. It was the closest thing I could get to a Chicago pizza. One time for Chi-Town. Extended play. If you're here, you might as well subscribe. And if you're gonna subscribe, you might as well hit the like button. And if you're gonna hit the like button, you definitely should subscribe. Come on down. The extended play, Mecca, you really need you just all over the place, bro. You in the comments, I do have a pod coming. extended. I do have a pod coming. Be on the lookout. It's we're making the announcement sooner than later, but there is definitely going to be a pod. I'm gonna sit back and get back in the swing of things. Um, but Chi Town, you got to do me a favor and listen to Big Sugar, aka B74. Subscribe, like, and share. You heard Big Sugar. You gotta come on with Big Sugar. You gotta listen to Big Sugar. I was surprised he had a Future track. I thought Kendrick's situation, they weren't cool. Here's the thing: we don't know how old that song is. It's not like he puts dates on the records as he puts them out. We have no idea how long he's been holding on to that record. Yeah, she got to be Big Sugar. She got to be big. She's Big Mama in the chat, but I'm trying to be light on that. But she's Big Mama in the chat, so she got to be Big Sugar. Tiff, you fancy sugar. The name Tiffany always makes me feel like I always think of Tiffany's. So when I hear Tiffany, I always think fancy. So, but Big Sugar is Big Mama. Everybody got to know that. The Mech and Gat show. Yes, that's a thing. Y'all know because y'all rock with me. I haven't made the announcement to everybody else, but I'm not coming out the house for second place, and neither is Gat. So the goal is to start landing on some of these lists, most influential, et cetera, et cetera. And that's part of the plan. So, yeah, once we pick that up full steam, we've already gotten a couple of interviews under our belt. We just got to make the announcement and come on out. But like, let the show come on out. But like, yeah, man, y'all know because it's me and y'all. Like, so of course y'all know. I talk to y'all. Absolutely real ones from Chicago, rocks with NYC all day. I'm subscribed, fam. I just like the videos. Salute, extended. Salute. Salute. Again, I've always rocked with Chicago. I've always rocked with the shot. Um, I do want y'all to get that, like that, get the gangs under control. I hate the idea that we're just bodying each other left and right. But that's a different subject for a different time. But I'm sure you can dig it. Lady mechanics, lady mechanics are all sugars. Unless y'all tell me you have a problem with that, I don't have a problem with that. NYC pizza is pretty good, but Chicago got my heart. You know what? That's fair, King. That's I can't even argue with you on that. How do we get the pizza from here? How do we get the pizza from here? Well, because I started it. That's my fault. Um, yeah, one time. Thank you, Dwayne. One time for the ladies in the chat. First of all, I love the fact that um, I love the fact that women feel comfortable pulling up to this chat, and I want to give the credit to that to the fellas who are here, to the fellow my fellow mechanics and fellows in here. Y'all make it a good space where the ladies feel comfortable, and I need you to give y'all credit for that. That's what's up. That's what's up. Um, I love that. I love that y'all make, Tiffany and B74 and just like, make keep it comfortable in here. That's why I gave Big Sugar, the ability to, get rid of some folks if they start tripping, because I want everybody comfortable in here. But fellas, we protective. We watch out for the ladies. We're not with no creepy ish. We grown. Herbs, talk that shit. Talk your shit, bro. I'm with you. I hear you. Talk that shit. Let them know. That's exactly what it is. Talk that shit. Word. That's how we give it up. That's what it is. Talk that shit. See, and then here come a mutt. Yo, bro, get the fuck out. Yeah, especially since the first part of your name is Mo. Makes all the sense in the world. Get the fuck out. You bozo. Here comes some clown who does not like women. and the first part of his name is Mo. He got the nerve to talk about us because we want to make it cool for the women to come around. Here comes Mo. Doesn't like women. Apparently doesn't like women. So you mad at us because we do? Bro, you in the wrong, pulled up in the wrong chat. And, yeah. get your, get your dumb ass out of here. Mo. You even picked the wrong name. You could have picked any name, and that's the name you picked. Word. Like, you just telling on yourself, man. Like, come on, man. We like women. You gonna get mad because we like women? Because you don't. Because you don't. I guess. Because you don't. Mo. Bye, Mo. It's slow Mo. Mo is slow. Um. Yeah, man. We in the building. He does. He don't. B. You don't deal with chicks. Mo don't deal with chicks. Mo's not. Mo's not. He's not a connoisseur of the song like the rest of us in the room who appreciate him are. Sorry, Mo. Sorry, Mo. I'm sure there's some. I can't even. I'm not even going to say what I was about to say. They do tell on themselves though, B. They do. You start talking about women and they get mad. Herbs, come on, bro. You see it. I don't even have to say it. You see it. You start talking about women and dudes get mad. I'm in the wrong room. I'm in the wrong room. If we bigging up women, and you get mad. I'm in the wrong space. I've obviously, pardon me, excuse me. I have most definitely stumbled into the wrong room. Allow me to chunk the deuce and walk out of here slowly with my hands up. And I'm gonna back out because I want to keep my eye on everybody in this. I have come to I am in the wrong room. My bad. You fellas have a good one. I'm going to where the girls are. Oh boy. Oh my God. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Here come Mo. One time for Big Mo. Oh man. Yeah. Sorry, man. Not sorry. You just stumbled into the wrong restaurant. We like women around here. I'm sorry. Um Back to the top. We went way off topic. Listen, I'm cutting out because I want y'all to enjoy your weekend. I never intended to keep y'all. Tiff, you're not male bashing when you call out bozos and goofies. Those are not men. Those are not men. Those are grown ass boys. Those are not men. So please don't ever. A man would never approach the situation like that. Men don't scream out slander from behind screens anonymously. That's cornball shit. Those aren't men. I don't give those dudes credit for being men. They dudes, they boys. They're not men. Men never feel the need to do that. So yeah, it's not male bashing when you calling out goofies and bozos. Anybody can be a goofy and a bozo. First of all, a goofy and bozo does not have a monopoly on the male gender specific. Period. Hard stop. Anybody can be a goofy and a bozo, but I hate giving cats like that credit for actually being men. You haven't matured to the place where you're actually a man. Separate the boys from the men. Thank you, Dwayne. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I gotta move around, bro. Come back when you grow up. Maybe not even then. We'll be someplace else by then. But come, I didn't mean for that to wrong. Come back when you grow up, or don't. Um, Chat. Not trying to keep y'all. I know it's the weekend. It's Saturday at 6:36. I want y'all to go out and enjoy the rest of the sunshine. I'm having a great day up here. Again, shout out to Lenny S for getting a street named after him. Down in the comments. Yeah, come back when you grow up. Dwayne, you're not too old for that. You're too grown. Huge, big difference between old and grown. Don't trick yourself into thinking that you're old. You're grown, but you're definitely not old. I used to work. I worked in a dialysis clinic over a summer many moons ago, like on some temp job ish. I've seen old. I know what old looks like. There's a huge difference between old and grown. Don't let these people start telling you what you are when you ain't that. Um, Enjoy the rest of your day. Head down into the comments. Let me see these dishes. I want to know what I'm focusing on. I'm still going through Iceman. I haven't even made it to the other two. Um, Subs, hit the likes, hit the subs. That's how you show your boy love. We are going to shut this down for the rest of the evening. Again, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have the best time you can. I didn't mean for that to run. Enjoy your weekend. Have the best time you can. Stay safe out there. Let's get this car off the rack and see where we at. Likes and subs. That's how you show your boy love. In the meantime, in between time, I will see y'all on Monday because I always take Sunday off. But I'll see y'all on Monday, 5 p.m. Right back in the swing. Everybody have a good one. You dig? Everybody have a good one. even old even old Mo. Yeah, everybody have a good one. The garage is now officially closed for the evening. See y'all on Friday, 5. See y'all on Monday, 5 p.m. Unless something else really pops off, then I'll be back. Make sure you hit the alert. Make sure you hit the little bell at the top of your joint so you know when I'm pulling up because it's about to be crazy. Yeah, Goofy can't kick rocks. Big Sugar said it. You heard it. I'm out of here, y'all. Have a great weekend. See y'all on Monday. God bless and peace.